welcome back to the podcast. Episode 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
We missed last week.
Yeah, because,
Sorry.
you know...
Stuff.
Like, what were we doing?
Nothing important, actually.
But we're back now, and today we're going to be talking about obsessed artists.
So, basically, obsessed artists are people who just are obsessed with their craft. So we're talking about 3 movies that show that. So we're talking about Black Swan first, then Whiplash, then Birdman, and The Unexpected Virtues of Ignorance. And all 3 of these movies, you see them obsessed with their craft. In Black Swan, it's ballet. Whiplash, it's drumming. And Birdman is kind of like his acting. And honestly, you see them all literally go insane. So that's the comparison between all of them. You can definitely compare all of these movies. And we're definitely going to talk about which one was the most obsessed.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm stuck between 2, but we'll get to that.
So the first one we're going to be talking about, by the way, all these movies are Oscar nominated and Oscar winners.
Yeah.
I think Black Swan, Natalie Portman won Best Actress.
And then J.K. Simmons won for
Best
Whiplash.
Supporting Actor. And didn't Birdman win Best Picture?
Did it?
I'm pretty sure it won Best Picture. I'm like 90%.
Did Birdman win Best Picture? Yeah.
Birdman.
Nice.
Wow. And that's what you get for exposing the industry. Honestly, but we'll get to that.
So first, we're gonna talk about Black Swan.
Yeah.
Our new favorite movie.
Yes, this. We were just talking about this. That this is both of it's in one of our new favorite movies because it's just it's so good.
We both just watched this a couple days ago.
Yeah, I've just watched all these movies in the past 3 days.
I watched Birdman today.
I didn't know anything about them. I didn't know anything about Birdman. I thought we were
Whiplash has been a favorite of mine for a while. I rewatched it last week, so I would know and remember. But Black Swan, it's just
so good.
It's so good.
Oh my god, dude.
Honestly, it is my favorite out of all of these.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't know what it is about it though. It's the darkness of it.
Yes.
Out of all of these, this is the darkest movie. I mean, it's classified as a thriller and kind of horror. I mean, there was nothing scary in it to me, but some people might be grossed out by something.
Oh yeah, when there's a part in the movie where she has a hangnail and she peels it and it goes all the way up. I was like,
her feathers coming out of her skin, and then she picks it.
I was like, oh god.
But then she evolves into this beautiful
Black Swan.
And that is my favorite shot in this movie is when she's dancing on stage in her wings and then she goes this and then the shadows in the background but it's no longer here. It's so good.
Dude, she is so insane in this movie. Natalie Portman, I don't really like her as an actor. She annoys the heck out of me.
She is, and honestly in this movie she is kind of annoying. She's not
but she's
your favorite until the end.
Yeah.
When she delivers that performance.
Oh my god.
Because I feel the whole time I'm literally with the director. I'm let go, bro. Just let go. You can do it.
Yes, and because I've seen people like that before, being in the performing arts theater area.
No shade.
But,
and it's you just want her to let go so badly, and you want her to succeed, and she's not doing it until the very end. And I didn't expect that out of her.
Okay, I hated the director so much. He was so creepy, so ugly.
But she kissed him at the end.
I was gross.
Do you think she was in love with him?
No. Are you kidding me? No.
How do you feel about Mila Kunis?
Ooh. She was good in this movie. I liked her in this movie. Spoiler, there's a part where she stabs her and it's not real.
I know.
I was
but you know what could be argued? The entire ending, you technically, what if you don't know what is real or not?
What if she never got the swan in the first place? What if she never got casted as the swan?
And do you think she died at the end?
Oh yeah, I think so.
Really?
I choose to think so. Yeah. There's no way. There's no way
I
she
mean,
didn't.
How? Why wouldn't she? How? I mean, she's just bleeding. She can. It's not it went.
Did you see how much blood there was though? And she would have died anyways.
But people argue that she did die because she's the light at the end.
Oh yeah, I definitely think she did die. But yeah, it was just so good. And then the mom was so. I didn't know how to feel about the mom half the time.
I feel the mom drove her to insanity.
Oh, absolutely, are you kidding me? She was just freaky. She was so annoying. Sleeping in her room, bro, I would have been That
part-
scene.
That scene where, like, her mom's trying to open the door and she's slamming the door on her mom's fingers. I was like, oh my god, bro.
And the mom still tries. The mom's still like, no, you gotta stay. Like, she's on her leg.
So, like, and then you see the mom at the performance and she's, like, crying. And it's like, did the mom really go to the performance? So, like, did that happen? Did any of this happen?
I don't know. Because, like, I choose to believe that it happened. Oh my god, the whole, during the performance, I was, like, having an anxiety attack. I was like, oh my god, please get on stage. Please get on stage.
It was so good, though.
Really good.
I wonder if she, like, okay, I know this is probably gonna sound stupid, but Miles Teller did actually do the drumming for Whiplash, so I wonder, did she actually do a lot of this dancing, because it was just really
I think so.
good. Like, I don't know, maybe it wasn't, and we just don't know because we're not dancers.
Maybe everyone was like...
It was like, her technique is off, but it was so good.
I thought it was good.
I like that the entire thing was dark. Like, there was not a light and pretty scene. Well, it was pretty, but, like, there was not, like, a colorful scene throughout this entire thing.
It was very just dark and very dismal. And that, like...
And it led you to believe one thing, and then it's like, oh, she didn't stab her.
Yes!
Oh.
If anything, I feel like the like, the color scheme for this whole movie got, like, better throughout it. Like, it went from, like, really dreary and got more colorful, even though it got more, like, darker.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the performance at the end compared to, like, the rest of the movie was so pretty.
So, like, the scratching thing, like, at first I'm like, is there, like, a monster, bro? Like, what is
I
this?
thought, too.
But then it's like, you realize, oh, she literally is, like, the monster to herself. She's like...
Okay, at the beginning of this movie, you know when, like, they're dancing, and then the one guy comes, and he just, like, goes into the bird? That freaked me out. I got a little jump scare there. I was also watching it on, like, an illegal website, a pirated movie website, and the audio was so bad. It was, like,
really?
so loud. Why are you closing the movie?
No.
Am I done? Why did you close the movie? Cool. Anyways. What was I saying?
The audio was so
yeah,
bad.
that was bad. So, like, when he fluffed into the bird, it was like, in my headphones.
There's so much to say about these movies, but, like, there's so much to compare to the other movies, which, like, I guess we'll more talk about at the end in analyzing at the end, because you could just, that's why I chose to do this week, because you can compare these
she
movies
chose this topic
so well.
I chose driver movie.
I chose Cars, though.
She did choose the Cars.
So, good movie.
What did we talk about last week?
We didn't do a podcast last week.
The week before. I was like, Jake Gyllenhaal movies.
Yeah.
Right.
Your idea.
But this idea was so good. I never would have, like, thought to categorize these.
It's because I saw a YouTube video comparing.
Just eat that.
I don't wanna. This one's a little smushy. Oh, this one's perfect. Because I saw a YouTube video comparing Whiplash and Black Swan. There's, like, so many YouTube videos. So if you're interested after us talking about things that probably, like, don't make sense, watch those videos.
Yeah,
like,
I'm not linking them. You're gonna have to.
Yeah, go find them yourself. Work for it.
Whoa! Yes.
So
Black Swan.
Yeah. Do you want to rate it?
Yeah.
Is there anything else? I mean, like, what? We'll definitely talk about it more when we compare about the movies, but, like, just
there
honest.
was, like, one more thing I want to talk about. I forgot what it was. Oh, just the whole concept of just, like, not being able to tell what's real or not is so interesting to me, and I love when movies do that because, like, obviously this girl's schizophrenic, right?
I mean,
and I think
that's why you can compare Birdman with it. Like, they're both things. It's I love it.
But, like, the way they do the schizophrenia, I see, like, a whole lot, like, I watch a lot of movies about schizophrenia because it's very interesting to me. But, the way they do it is just so good, and, like, it doesn't make it, like, her look stupid. It makes her look like she's, like, the victim and not crazy. Does that make sense?
When she's seeing herself, and seeing herself, like, beat herself up and, like, smother the pillow on her, she literally sees herself kill herself.
Yeah.
Like,
and it makes it, the way it paints, like, that mental disorder is just really, like, good. Like, it doesn't make her seem like she's, you know what I mean?
With Mila Kunis and like her fantasizing about her, like, what do you think that was about?
I think she was
You
just a
think she's-
little...
You think she's a lesbian? Like, you think she was internalizing those feelings,
Yeah.
and that's why?
Because that, like, she's probably grossed out by the director dude. So she's like, all men are bad. And then she's like, Mila Kunis. I mean, who wouldn't? It's Mila Kunis. To be fair, Ashton Kutcher, lucky man. Are they still together? I don't care.
Yeah, no, they are. They literally, they've
Wow.
been together for such a long time.
Wow. But, yeah. We can rate it now.
Okay. I forgot what her rating is. It's been a week.
Rewatchability.
Rewatchability?
I
5 out of 5, bro.
watched
I
it again.
rewatched this so
Mhm.
fast.
Face. Rewatchability. Impact, but like on Hollywood.
5 out of 5.
Really?
Yes.
No, I
But people
didn't know
always
Oscar.
talk about Black Swan.
That is true. I've heard about it for a very long time.
Me
And that
too.
iconic like makeup she has. I
Mhm.
see that all the time. Yeah, I'll give it a 5 out of 5 too.
Message?
5
5 out of 5.
Crazy.
Messages don't
Don't be perfect. You can't be perfect. Or
don't
else,
lose
you know.
yourself.
Yeah. You always gotta like know your limits. I guess she didn't really have a limit because she still did it. I mean, she died.
And I guess this is kind of even though it, like letting yourself go, it's just
Yeah.
a small one, but it's in there. Not
It
being
is.
like being free, not having to make yourself perfect, like you said.
Yeah.
So I mean, she learned that the hard way.
The hard way. Entertainment.
5 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
I watched this. This was I always pick up my phone during movies, and I was
Me
just
too.
watching there like like I did not look at my
Me
phone
too.
even once.
And I only check the time because I always check the time because I'm impatient. And even though the movie was like an hour and a half, I only checked it once. So good on me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah. Overall.
Overall, 5 out of 5.
5.
It was
This is
so
such a
good.
movie.
Acting was so good too. Like, bro,
Yeah.
so
Oh my
good.
God. I wonder how many other Oscars you got. Anyways, we're gonna take a short break and then talk about
Whiplash.
So yeah, enjoy the.
I don't think I looked at this camera once.
I look at my camera all the time. It's because I like looking at myself when
We need to angle this camera behind you.
That's smart.
That's-
Okay, anyway, we're taking a break. Hey guys, welcome back from your break.
Now we get to talk about it.
Whiplash.
Featuring Miles Teller and J.K. Simmons.
He's so ugly.
Which one?
Miles Tellers, I can't.
Miles Teller's.
So ugly. I was watching this the whole time and I was like, I really want to like you, but I can't.
That ugly, bro.
He's so ugly. Man does not have a chin. Man is just all neck.
His
Man is like
nose
a
isn't defined
turtle.
either.
Yeah, he's not. He's a very Roman nose.
But he's a good actor still, bro.
Yeah, but like.
What else has he been in?
Divergent.
Fault in Our Stars.
Was he in Fault? No, he wasn't. That was Nat Wolf, the blind one. Who was Miles Teller?
Wait, was that not?
What was it? He was in the Spectacular.
No, there's no way he wasn't the guy
He's
in Fault in
not.
Our Stars.
That's Nat Wolf. I would know. I was in love with him.
You literally told me you didn't. Oh, you did watch Fault. You told me you didn't watch Fault in Our Stars.
So I watched all the clips with Nat Wolf because I was obsessed with Nat Wolf.
Oh wait, that is Nat Wolf. That's Nat Wolf, bro.
The Naked Brothers band. He was also
Oh
in
my
Paper
god, he
Shop.
looks like Miles Teller. He also looks like Alex Wolf. Wait, they're related!
Oh
Holy
no.
crap, they're related?
Nat Wolf was also in Palo Alto, which is a great movie. Can we talk about Whiplash now?
But they're related.
Yes!
And I think Alex Wolf is
They
older.
are the Naked Brothers band, bro.
Alex Wolf was in the Naked Brothers band?
They're both
With
they
Miles Teller.
are both the Naked Brothers. Alex and Nat Wolf are the Naked Brothers band.
I thought
They
Alex
sing that
Wolf
song
got a
that's like,
start on
and it's like
Hereditary.
friendship and blood is no, bro. Anyways, Whiplash is I didn't like it.
That's so wrong. And if our 7 viewers are gonna disagree with you,
How?
it's so good.
How?
The ending of the movie, bro,
It's just drumming the whole time. I was like, please hurry up.
it's so good.
It's a good movie. It's just not one that I'd watch. or like would ever want to watch.
It's so good.
Why?
Why? Because the drumming is incredible. J.K. Simmons acting.
I can be angry too. I could yell.
Okay, wait, Best Supporting Actor right now.
I will. Watch me. I will own the Academy and give myself the award just to prove to you that I'm better than Whiplash. Also, why is it called Whiplash?
Because that's the name of the song.
Is it?
You didn't pay attention.
I did pay attention.
There were like 3 times when they talked about
Oh
doing
my
Whiplash.
God. I did pay
That's
attention.
the main song. That's the song that like he always performs.
Oh, was that the one at the end he kept doing like the riff for it over and over? He did that for so long.
That's what makes it so good, bro.
Why?
Because you don't know when it's gonna end.
That's true, I guess.
It's
But like, okay, I
so
did like
good.
when he got into a car crash and kept going.
I know. That's
was
the
good.
one part of this movie where it's like, oh my god, he's really
And this man,
insane.
and then this man was like, "Get off the stage."
He got hit by a truck.
A
Was
semi.
like, I gotta grab my yardstick. So he
Stop.
grabbed something and ran 5 blocks
Oh my
and
God.
like got there on stage. And that's why I think like this can absolutely be compared to someone being like absolutely
Obsessed.
crazy in this one because he got hit by a
Oh, and he's hurting himself with his hands.
and
His
he
little
just keeps
hands.
on going and it's
He
crazy.
does. He does not stop.
And when he breaks up with the girl in the diner, he's like, "Yeah, you're not gonna go anywhere."
Oh my
Like,
God! I was
I'm
like,
gonna
girl,
go
you could
anywhere."
do so much better.
I was like, "Holy crap! This man is the biggest megalomaniac."
Megalomaniac. I have heard that word once before in my life.
You know who we used it on?
Who? Oh. Anyways, for the 7 viewers watching.
If you know, you know.
But yeah, I didn't like it. I was bored. I was expecting so much more. I thought that he was like his personal teacher. Also, when he started crying, I almost started crying when J.K. Simmons was yelling at him. I was like, dang. It's like that was like, why are you upset? Yeah, I would have
Say it. I'm upset.
Yeah,
It's so good.
and that's why you
When
always
he
gotta be
throws
honest.
when he throws like everything at him, he's like, oh.
he ducks and keeps going.
And the insults that this man uses is like,
my God,
oh
it's so
my
funny.
god.
It's so not politically correct.
No, it
It's
wasn't.
so funny.
2014 was a different time.
I
But
know.
it's fine.
It's
So
fine.
won the Oscar.
Man, when the Oscar.
Oh my god, I did. So Birdman won Best Picture that year, so that means J.K. Simmons also won Best Picture that year. I mean, J.K. Simmons also won Best Supporting
I love how you
Actor.
said that and I didn't catch on. I was like, yeah.
I thought Whiplash won Best Film. Anyways,
No.
it was definitely nominated.
I'm sure, yeah.
It was so good, bro.
I don't. Okay, I just want to point out, after our little break, the spikes in the audio compared to us talking to Black Swan.
Well, I thought you were gonna say we weren't recording, and I was like,
Our energy went way. This is why you gotta watch the whole thing. Look at those spikes.
because we don't know how to do it at the beginning, but
Yeah,
how did
like,
we do this
that's
last
all-
week? But then we're like,
oh, the drumming. Oh my god.
he does it so. And the thing I love most about this is that it was Miles Teller doing the drumming. Like, you know how hard it is to go.
That's true.
Just like Miles Teller. How? First off, second off, it's so good. Ow. And the fact that like J.K. Simmons wanted to ruin this whole man's career. That's
He
the
did.
whole reason he put him up. And at the end, like he just switches. Like, okay, whoa, this is real. So then he's like, I love it. It's so good.
I just was like, when he didn't tell him that they were doing the piece and he had to improvise.
It was so bad.
I know, I was like, what? Why would he sabotage himself like that?
Because his career was already sabotaged. He
Yeah.
lost the job. Like, there was literally no point anymore, so why not sabotage this kid's career too? He's insane too. Like, he's...
They're both obsessed artists. But yeah, I don't know. It was okay.
No. It was so good. I love that movie. 10 out of 10.
Look at that. Anyways, 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5. But not from me.
What are you rating it?
We'll
Oh, wait, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
So, are we just rating it? Because it's a great movie. There's honestly not that much to say about it. Like, he likes drumming.
He likes drumming and then he gets mad.
And he gets hit by truck.
It reminds me of that one scene in Lemonade Mouth. When the drummer hurts his head on the table.
You're not talking. Inaudible. Can you edit like inaudible dialogue under your thing?
It's like I subtitle this whole podcast. Just
If you have
for
the
that
time.
bit. Anyways,
I thought
This is
Bridget
Lemonade
Mendler was the
Mouth.
drummer for a second.
This is Lemonade Mouth.
So I know I hate
but,
Bridget Mendler.
Like,
She's so annoying.
what is she says that song Hurricane?
She has like no eyebrows, and then their forehead is like
I love her.
it goes back.
I loved her.
I did not like her in Good Luck Charlie. Okay, anyways.
Yeah, this movie is just that one scene in Lemonade Mouth where he gets mad at the drumming, but extended to 2.5 hours. And that's all I have to say. Let's rate the movie now.
Okay. Rewatchability.
0.
I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 because I rewatched this and like it was a little boring, but I still loved it.
Rewatchability 4 out of 5.
You said you 0 out of 5.
Oh.
And I said 4 out of 5.
2 out of 5. I meant 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5.
4 out of 5.
Impact on Hollywood.
3 out of
1
5.
out of 5.
I love when we disagree. We just say the different numbers. 3 out of 5 because it's one of those. Oh my god! Side note: I love Damien Chazelle, and if you didn't know, he made La La Land. He won Best Director for that too.
Oh.
I think he won. Did he win Best Director for? Yeah, he won Best Director for Whiplash or La La Land. La La Land, and maybe Whiplash. I don't know. Anyways. And notice how both movies are about jazz. I don't know, this man has an obsession with jazz.
Like Ryan Gosling did in that movie. Oh, that was La La Land. Anyways. Message?
It's same
5
thing
out
as
of 5.
yeah, 5
5
5.
out of
Same thing as Black Swan. Don't. He literally broke up with a girl because he thought
Yeah,
that
don't
he
be
wasn't gonna succeed.
A
as much.
megalomaniac.
So
Is that it?
there is a message, like
Megalodon, that's the shark. Anyways. Overall,
no, I thought there was one more.
we did 4.
We totally
We did 4.
rewatchability, impact, message.
Entertainment.
Yes.
2 out of 5. 1 out of 5. I was so bored.
5 out of 5. At the end, I was like, oh my.
At the end, I was like, bro, finish your little drumming session.
This is the only movie. This is the only one of the movies that we watched that actually made me laugh because of J.K. Simmons act like just insults. That was funny. 5 out of 5. And overall,
5. Overall, 3 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
And
Just wait till you hear what I have to say about Birdman.
Both of us are gonna go off. We're gonna take a break to take the cameras.
There's no good blackberries left.
There literally is. Oh.
No, see?
Anyway, okay. Welcome back, guys. We
Welcome
are now talking about Birdman.
Birdman and Unexpected But She's Fake.
I love when movies have 2 different titles.
Wait, so like, what was the play called? That wasn't what the play was called,
No,
right?
it was a newspaper.
That was the headline. Yeah.
God, I don't know what the play was called.
The
It was funny.
play.
I was trying to.
I don't know if they're. What's the name? Birdman. Where do you even? Okay.
First of all, it's all one shot.
No, there's a part where it cuts.
Where?
When the part with like the Spider-Man and like and like the birds, and then it cuts back and it like.
Where?
I don't know how to explain this. It's like a really wacky part, but like after he shoots himself.
Oh yeah, I guess.
There's this part.
I guess, but it's still one shot most of the time.
But it is really cool, and sometimes I forget that it's one shot.
Me too.
Because I'm watching it, and then I'm like, oh wait, we've been following him this entire time.
Yeah.
It does it really well because it goes up and then goes down.
And it goes just like a snake.
So,
what's his name? Michael Keaton? Amazing in this.
He was
incredible.
Spider-Man.
Who was he in Spider-Man?
Yeah, in Homecoming, bro.
Oh,
He was the bird. He was
Bro! Oh my god, these full circle moments these actors have.
He knew. Him and Jake.
Him and Jake. Oh my god, they knew.
Him and Jake. Oh my god.
Anyways, what was I talking about? Birdman. So yes, Birdman was a great movie. It was really good, and it gave me like a lot of anxiety too the whole time because I was like,
Why?
because it reminded me of theater. Like, when I didn't like go back on stage in time, I was like,
I know when it's like, this is your last chance,
mm-hmm.
and he's like, that's him making out with the woman.
And then, oh my god, yeah.
You know what my favorite part of this movie was? Like, I was like, holy crap, this is, so like, when he gets locked out, and
That's what I'm talking about. When he gets knocked out,
and he's going through the theater, and he's like, and it's just him, and he's saying his lines, and everyone's like, ha, and then they're like, oh, because like, it's like, he's like yelling at them, and then he's just pointing the gun, and he hands him the gun, and it's my
so
favorite scene in this
good.
movie. And it's honestly probably one of my like new favorite scenes. Like, it's so
it gave me so
good.
much, like,
I had
like,
chills.
oh, it was so good.
It was so good.
Also, for the record, I hated Ed Norton in this movie.
That was like the other dude.
Only one, yeah.
When he tried to like have sex
With her,
like
on stage,
I was like,
what?
I was like, what?
I was like, bro.
That's the moment like I really hated him. Like,
yeah, like he was just like creepy, and then I literally watched Fight Club immediately after this movie, like literally, and I was like, oh, Ed Norton's in this movie, I don't want to watch it, and then I was like, oh my god, he's so good at Fight Club. So it's really cool to see him like act.
he's a good actor. Like, he definitely makes you hate him, and
he's a poopy head. Yeah, he was really good in this movie. I liked Emma Stone in this movie too.
We just talked about how we didn't, but we didn't like her character.
I didn't like her character. I didn't like when she was on the balcony with the character, but I liked every other
Girl had
scene.
so much sass. Okay.
Mm.
Do you think this man was crazy?
Birdman?
Yeah.
I'm choosing to believe he had powers. I think he so had powers. I mean, actually, you're right. Because there was that part where he was like trashing his room with his mind, and he's like, and then the guy comes in, and he doesn't know the guy comes in, and he's now doing it with his hands. So like,
I don't think he had powers.
I don't think he killed himself at the end either. You know, I think he was fine. Because why else would these people be like, hey?
I don't know.
I think he so did. He totally did.
He could have.
He definitely did.
I don't know.
We'll make up your mind.
Just like what? I just like to believe that like these people are just clinically insane.
Well, he was insane for other
The
reasons.
fact that he shot his nose shows his insanity.
Do you think he knew that it was a real gun?
Yeah,
Do you think?
Yeah, he in his dressing room before he goes on, he puts the bullet in and he clocks it. He knew it was real.
I did not see that. I missed that.
And it's funny because a couple, like, way before this, early in the movie, Ed Norton's character goes, like,
you need a real gun.
yeah, it's not doing anything for me. It looks like a child's toy. And then I love the reviews saying, like, oh, this is realism. And that just shows you the obsessiveness of this guy to shoot himself, to make it seem so real, to get these reviews.
Do you think he did that on purpose, or do you think he was just doing it to try and kill himself? Like, do you think he was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this so people know it's real, like, so people can feel something? Or do you think he was trying to kill himself?
I don't know. I thought he shot himself in the head, and then they're like, oh, his nose. And I'm like, how the hell did he recover from shooting himself?
How did you miss? I guess.
I don't know.
How do you miss that? I don't know.
Maybe it's making you want to say that, like, oh, he had suicidal thoughts, especially at the end. You're like, oh my god, is he really jumping out the window? But then he doesn't.
He didn't
Well,
jump out the window.
doesn't.
He floats up. He's flying. Emma Stone goes. It's
Wait,
the most
you know
iconic
what?
shot
He
scene.
didn't know he was gonna fly.
Yeah, he did.
How do you know that?
Because he just flew around all in New York.
maybe he fell and then he like flew, bro. Like he was like, he took that chance, is what I'm saying. There could have been a very big possibility that once he went out to go fly, he would have gone.
Yeah, that's true.
So he takes those like
Why do you
chances
think he does
without
have
even
suicidal
thinking about
thoughts?
it.
'Cause he just wants to go back in time. Also, let's talk about how this movie is like BoJack Horseman, but like live action.
I didn't. When someone said that, I was like, oh my god, it's BoJack, bro.
Even though, when I think of BoJack as a person, what is happening to my voice?
I don't know.
When I think of BoJack as a horseman, I just imagine Will Arnett, not Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
But this is like a similar story. And
Mhm.
like, it's just so, cause he's so kind. He's actually like a good person. He's trying to like get like how he was with Naomi Watts after she was like assaulted on when was that? Yeah, after she was like assaulted on stage by Ed Norton. How he was like so kind to her. I
Yeah.
was like, dang. So yeah, he's a good person, unlike BoJack. But I think it's that much washed-up celebrity wanting to make a comeback.
I
on
love
Broadway.
those parts in this movie where it's like they talk about like actual celebrities, like
Ryan Gosling.
yeah, and they're like, oh, let's get a William,
Yeah.
and they're like, oh, he's filming Hunger Games, and I
Yeah.
love those parts. And then he's
Yeah.
watching the Iron Man thing on there.
And they're like, who's Jeremy Renner?
Yeah.
So,
And he's like, he's an Avenger.
yeah, he made him an Avenger too. That was so funny.
It was really good.
It was a good movie.
It like
Zach Braff was good in it too. Is that his name? No, not Zach Braff.
it's not Zach Braff. but-
Gaffigan something. The one who does Place Beyond the, or like Place Between the Ferns, that podcast, the comedy guy who was also in Hangover.
Who was he?
He was his assistant with the turtleneck.
Oh, he was in Hangover.
Yeah.
I've never seen that movie.
Me neither. I just know people.
Yeah, he was really good. And his panic, like, we were panicking with him. We were like, bro, you can't fire him, bro. Bro, you
Yeah.
can't fire him. What are you doing?
I know. I wanted him to fire him though. I was like, you gotta fire him.
Yeah, and what? Yeah, and then like, the whole beginning of this movie when I kind of looked away for a second. What happened, like, with that? Like, he said he caused it. He did it on purpose.
Did what?
You know how the original actor got hurt?
Oh
And then his character goes, yeah, I did it on purpose because I
he's
couldn't
got his
stand
mind.
him.
He's got his mind.
So I guess that points to like him maybe
Actually
having
having
powers.
powers. I so think he did. I so choose to believe it. But yeah, we can rate it now. If you
Okay,
like.
so then we can talk about it.
Rewatchability. I'm gonna give it like a 3 out of 5 because it was just really long.
Yeah, it was only an hour and 50 minutes, but like it.
That was 2. Oh no, it was an hour and 50. Right.
But
That's
it's still slow.
It's slow because it's one shot, so it feels longer.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 out of 5 for rewatchability.
I agree. Impact on Hollywood. I'm gonna give it.
And 1 Best Picture, bro.
You're right. I guess he's a 1 Best Picture. It deserves
4
more
out of
credit.
5.
Yeah, 4 out of 5.
Message 5 out of 5.
Yeah, same message. And then entertainment.
4 out of 5. I was pretty entertained the whole time. I liked this
I'm
movie
giving
a
it a
lot.
3 out of 5. This was out of all 3 of them. This was my least favorite movie. But
Whoa.
I still really liked the movie, but it was my least favorite.
Incorrect. We are incorrect here.
No.
But yeah, overall, I'm giving it a 4 out of 5 because I liked it, and it's my favorite subject, which is acting. Like, it's my favorite like art form out of the obsessed artists. It's my favorite, like, cause it's like relatable.
So who? Okay. Oh, overall, 4 out of 5.
Yeah, 4.
Oh really? Okay. So okay, who do you think's most obsessed?
Natalie Portman, Black Swan, for sure.
Even though, I mean, like, he shoots himself, and then like he gets hit by a semi.
Natalie Portman, bro.
I mean, it can very well be argued that just because it's not in a dark light, that the Birdman dude, I forget his
Actually,
name,
you're
wasn't
right.
he was seeing things too, but one was just darker. Like he
You're right.
he thought himself was flying behind him. He's walking through New York and like
Birdman.
and he literally goes, yeah, I hear there's voices in my head. Like
Yeah.
he says that to the lady.
Yeah, maybe Natalie Portman wasn't as obsessed as she was just more driven to insanity than everyone else. Like, I feel like because of her circumstances, because I feel like everyone else's circumstances were so light compared to Natalie Portman's because, or whatever her name was in the movie, the Black Swan.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, hers was so
She was the most
intense.
obsessed with making it perfect.
Yeah, but, like, so was Miles pillar.
Well, when you think about it, when he was doing it, he was
wasn't-
the one that didn't know he was in the wrong. It was J.K. Simmons who was obsessed with making it perfect.
That's true.
Because when he's like drumming, and then J.K. Simmons like, "Are you rushing or are you dragging?" And he's like, "Oh, I don't know." And like,
yeah, I think that's a good point. I don't know. I think Natalie Portman just had more of an intense circumstance. So I think if anyone was in that situation, I think anyone would go insane because of that.
Miles Teller was obsessed with making it perfect, but only from that pressure.
Yeah,
Same
he
with-
have done it.
But like, same with Natalie Portman's
I
character.
don't think so. 'Cause
You don't think
wanted to
she had
make
the
it-
pressure from her mom, who was
I don't think her
also
mom
a
cared about
ballerina?
the dancing as much. I don't think the mom cared about the dancing as much as she cared about sheltering Natalie.
perhaps.
Like, I feel like it was more like the mom was just a negative.
Yeah, you're right.
influence.
You're right. She was
really
also a
cared
dancer,
about
but like you're right. When she was like, when she called to say she didn't get the part, maybe, and she was like, "It's fine, you'll just get the
Yeah.
other thing, and
Yeah.
you'll still shine." So you're right, actually.
And she got her like a whole cake and everything.
And then
like,
she just went insane when she told
I
me she didn't
know.
want it. Like,
I was like-
girly. I was like, oh my god, it's not that serious. She doesn't want it right now.
At the same time, the mom did care about her though. Like the mom was like, you're allowed to eat cake instead of being like, you can't. You know?
I mean,
So-
but maybe that's the reason that she is the way that she was.
Well, her mom definitely is good, but for like different reasons. Because like the mom was so sheltered. Like she didn't have a phone. I'm thinking Lady Bird. Because like I don't know, the mom was just like very sheltered. I don't know though. Like if your daughter was doing that, would you be as worried as the mom was? Like if your daughter woke up with scratches on her back and like all these other like little weird things.
I
like,
would be worried, but the thing is, I think her mom's the one who caused her to be like this.
It's a tough. Like it's just. She just has the worst situation, especially with the teacher like preying on her, bro. Like.
Well, he's preyed
what
on
can you
others too.
do?
So you know what? Like, okay, so when she goes and visits the hospital to Beth,
Which is Winona Ryder.
yeah, I was like, is that Winona Ryder?
I know, me
I
too.
saw
I was like-
later, like, oh, and then she's like, Beth was like, yeah, I just wanted to be perfect, and then and at the end she's like, when Natalie Portman's character is like, it's perfect, and then like it's like my little princess, and I'm like, oh my
I
god, the
know.
parallels are so interesting. And like I thought it was gonna take it to where like, oh, Beth actually is Natalie Portman's character. For a second I thought that's where it might go.
Oh my god, that would have been so cool if Beth was Natalie Portman's character and Natalie
Mhm.
Portman was just watching the audience.
Mm-hmm.
That'd have been good. That'd have been good. But
But yeah.
y'all missed out.
I feel like
When she was stabbing herself in the face, I liked that part. It was just very funny.
oh,
Just I was like,
You think that was
"Bro,
real?
What are you doing?
you think that was real or her imagination? I don't remember.
Beth stabbing herself
Yeah.
in the face? I think that was real. I don't know. Maybe she didn't visit the hospital.
And I
So
didn't
like
even.
that's
When
what
did she even
started
take her
spiral.
stuff? Like when did? That's what.
She took it right after she left the dressing room after trashing it.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. She took a lipstick.
I think Birdman was the least obsessed. To
Me
be
too.
honest with you.
He was just depressed.
Yeah,
He was just
I mean,
trying
like he,
real
like,
hard.
the thing is him. It's like he wanted to be known. So like his obsession was making this play feel like people feel something because he
Yeah.
wanted to be remembered.
was, like,
as his
his
daughter
intentions.
goes off on him, saying
Yeah.
like you're not
Yeah.
important, you're never gonna be important. Like
He just wanted. It wasn't so much about the. He didn't take the craft as seriously as he
It's
wanted.
just, like,
he wanted to
him.
do it again. Like he wanted to just relive his
mm-hmm.
But yeah, he was least obsessed. Perhaps most crazy if he was imagining those things, but I don't think he was. I think he was.
I mean, because Natalie Portman didn't even realize herself
He was
what was
self-aware.
real and what wasn't, but he did.
self-aware.
Yeah. So like
Just-
that could be predicted as he was a little more crazy because he knew.
Yeah. And Miles Teller was just pushed.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah.
He was obsessed. He was just trying to prove a point. Like I would too, bro. Like if like I had a teacher like that, I would so be like, got into a car crash, I'd go. I'd still go. And I'd be like, but I'd say something about it. I wouldn't just like walk on my stage.
I know. He should have said he got in a car
I'd be
crash.
like, I just
If
got
he
in a
would have
car
said he
crash.
got in a car crash, so many things would have been prevented. I don't think he would have been kicked off and like all that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Is it time? to
Is
talk
it
about
time?
to
Is it time
for our final?
for our final surprise movie?
Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
With a chance of meatballs.
I can't remember his name.
Flynn.
Flynn Lockwood. And all I remember is the black policeman going to Lockwood. That's all I remember his name.
Yeah.
And his little son and the ice house. Okay.
Okay, so I think he's the most obsessed about his craft. His
He
being
created an
scientist.
entire thing. And then he
ruined
went
the whole
to it.
town. He ruined the whole town.
And he still went.
And he still went up to
Wherever
try
it
to
was.
save it. I don't know.
Was it in a cloud? Was it a food?
It has to be in the cloud because it's cloudy. With a chance of meatballs, bro. The clouds aren't coming from the sky.
He went into
The
an
meatballs-
entire cloud.
to do this. That's obsession right there. That is pure obsession. Pure obsession.
He did cure world hunger. Holy crap, I didn't even think about it.
He did. But at what cost? Because the meatballs started raining down real hard.
Real
hard.
big.
Real
Real
big.
fast and real hard.
Real, not, not good. And the ice cream started
Why are
freezing
you
people.
crying?
I'm not crying. I'm obsessed about
Lockwood.
He's
He's like running.
He runs like this. Oh my god, and he's a fisherman.
I thought that was his dad,
yeah,
bro.
that's what I meant. And he's got the spray on shoot.
And this, what was it? Sardines. They're not, all they ate was sardines,
Do
wasn't
you
it?
think?
Isn't that why he wanted more food?
You know what? You're right.
So he hated sardines that much, he was like,
And that's why
"Oh,
he was
the whole
pushed to
thing."
the limits to make a machine. Pushed. Obsessed. Absolutely obsessed.
Yeah. He
Do you think
failed
that was
at
all
one
his head?
Crap, I didn't think about that. Holy crap, I didn't even think about
Do
that.
you think it was all his
What if
head?
he was in a psych ward and he was like
The whole
imagining all these things happening?
Mm-hmm. He didn't even have
What
spray on
even
his
happened
shoes.
in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs too?
They went to like the meatball heaven. The food. The food world.
And remember like all the things like, oh, there's spaghetti on it.
There's a
Italy.
leak. There's a leak
And
in
there
the
was like
boat.
pizza, and there was like some giant baguette in France.
Yeah. And there was
Like
a
the
leak.
Eiffel Tower.
There was a leak in the boat too. That's my favorite line. And then they're like, "There's a leak in the boat," and it's a little leak, like the vegetable that's going. Ow!
Oh, remember like the giant
Do you
baby
think he was
dude?
crazy.
Why did we never talk about that?
I
There was a giant man with a
Yeah.
diaper on. Why did we never talk about this?
I think it was a dream. I think it was a dream.
Yeah, and he thought the girl
And
was
the
definitely a dream.
In the Jello castle where they kissed.
Thinking back, what the
Yeah.
heck were we watching?
We should rewatch it. But I
I
think it's
agree.
rewatchability.
5 out of 5.
We're gonna rewatch it right now.
Impact on Hollywood is 6 out of 5.
6 out of
First
5.
of all, cured
First
world
of all,
hunger.
they created the Leaning Tower of
Made
Pizza,
shoes,
bro.
bro. Stay on shoes.
Stay on. They created the Leaning Tower of Pizza.
Yeah, that was them.
Okay.
He invented so much,
He invented
and
food.
for what?
The
And for
obsession.
what?
The obsession.
The world already had food, bro. Sardines.
That's all you need. That's all you need.
I know.
That's
And he
all
was
you
just like, oh, I want. Remember when the giant pancake fell on the school?
Yes.
And all the kids were like, pancakes.
need. Yeah. You know what? Flintlock Lockwood.
Remember when he almost killed a little child?
You
Remember when he was eating too much ice cream, bro?
Yes, and the thing. Yes, I remember that. Wasn't like one of them like allergic to ice cream or something?
Peanuts? Maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, he was he allergic? No, he just ate too.
Lactose
I don't know what it was, but he like ate too much and he almost died. Flintlock would almost killed the kid.
God, this movie was so intense. It was so.
He was
intense.
the most obsessed.
He was the most insane too.
Next is Natalie Portman's character.
Yeah, Natalie
Yeah.
Portman. Like it's Flint Lockwood. Natalie Portman is like down here,
Yeah,
and then it's Miles, and then
Yeah.
Bingo. Bingo was his name though.
What? What?
um, wait, we didn't get finished rating. Impact Entertainment.
Impact 5 out of 5.
Yeah, well we gave it 6 out of 5.
Oh yes. Message.
Yeah. Entertainment is
Very
5
good
out of 5.
A really powerful message.
That's a really powerful
Yeah.
message. 5 out of 5, and then overall, I said entertainment like 5
I
times.
know.
1 out of 5.
I agree.
It was really good.
That was a really great movie. Bring me to tears just thinking about it. Yeah,
So that's it, y'all.
that's it, y'all. I feel like every time we do this, it's like we talk for 5 minutes, and then I look on the camera, and it's like 50,
I
and
feel
I'm
like it's gonna be long.
Me
We
too.
went off about Flint Rockwood. We went like 15
we
minutes
kinda
on this.
did, but you know, it's important.
Yeah.
It's important. We should make a series where it's just all the
joke
special
ones.
They're not jokes.
Oh, I'm sorry. The joke one was obviously Whiplash.
Yes, God, yes, okay.
Bye, y'all.
Wait, is that it? No,
That's it,
subscribe to our channel.
Oh, like,
Like,
subscribe.
subscribe.
Listen to us on SoundCloud.
Yeah. if
Y'all
you
never
want-
do that. Listen to us on
I know, y'all
SoundCloud.
really never do. But to be fair, it's a whole
It's
lot
more
work.
funny on here.
Yeah, it's more funny. Who is playing piano? Anyways, the disrespect. Yeah, maybe get us a sponsorship with Honey. Thank you for
Finally.
Yeah, Honey Blue Apron. Thank you for watching,
Or like a movie subscription service.
bro.
What the heck?
Bro, we're so stupid sometimes. Although it would be funny watching us make Blue Apron videos. That'd be a whole nother thing.
Because neither of us can cook.
No, you see those cookies I made over there? They're sawdust. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. See you next
Week with our undisclosed topic.
Bye.
Bye.